Oh, hi there. I know something you don't know. I know that you spend a lot of time and money preparing for whatever catastrophic event might be coming in the near future. You dot every I, cross every T, because you don't want to be stuck as one of those libtards. Now, what have I said? There's one perk you more than likely overlooked, and it might just cost you your life one day. We are so far removed from human history and even the history of Americans from the beginning of this country. What makes this skill so important is that humanity has had it in their back pocket for thousands of years. And it's not until the last 200 years that we've somehow forgotten how to do this. Without this one skill, you won't survive. I mean, it's case closed, you're dead. If I put my friend in this scenario, would they rise victorious or die a most dreadful death? So we did just that. Could he figure this out with no prior practice or preparation? Or will this be a skill that will lead to his and millions of other survivors' deaths? Be honest with yourself. If you had no tools left, could you utilize your surroundings and start a fire? I encourage you to watch to the very end, because I'm going to show you the simplest way to create fire with no tools whatsoever, and it could just save your life one day. I gotta say, this experiment was a huge eye-opener. You know how to make one?
Nope. Hello.
You know Jamie. Jamie is Jamie. He's Jamie.
Sounds about right.
So YouTube loves Jamie, so he's a perfect candidate for this challenge. We did not tell Jamie what the challenge is, but now we are. Jamie, are you ready for it?
Yes.
So here's the thing. Jamie gets to choose one tool before he knows what it is to help him on this journey. As you can see, we have our assortment of tools. We've got 2 machetes, a flashlight. I don't know what that is, probably a knife.
It's a shovel.
It's a shovel.
It's my homemade. It's my shovel.
We got jute. We got a hatchet. We got a 550 cord. We got a lighter. We've got screwdriver, knife.
We got a brown Lacrosse.
Brown recluse.
We do have a brown recluse. We also have some contacts and an extra pair of socks for when your skibbies get cold. So Jamie, before knowing the challenge, what do you pick?
I'm gonna go. Let me just think. Versatility. For where we're at, considering it rained recently, the lighter's not gonna be super useful. The screwdriver's not going to be useful. The contacts are definitely not going to be useful. The socks kind of, because it just rained not too long ago. I'm going to go with, actually, my tool, my shovel, because I can use it both as a knife and a shovel.
Solid pick. Good thing you didn't pick. Well, okay. So, now for the challenge reveal. Jamie, you have fallen into terribly cold water. You have no resources, and you've got to make a fire.
You can't
So
cut.
good thing you didn't choose
The lighter.
the lighter.
That is right there. So you've got to make a fire
With a shovel.
with a
Can
shovel.
you make a shovel? Can you make a shovel? Can you make a fire with a shovel? Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew.
I just put the lighter in there knowing you wouldn't choose it, just so you'd say, dang it! In the case that you did choose it, I guess it'd be a short video. So
It would be. It'd be a
All
short.
right, what's the plan now?
You've got to make
you
a
gotta
fire.
make a fire with a lighter.
All right, well, I'm using this frickin' shovel, dude.
I'm like, have you ever seen Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? You know the O'Toodles?
Oh, Toodle!
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
All right, so I'm like O'Toodle. All right, so if you need a hint or you're like, hey, I'm gonna need somebody to do something here, you just tell me,
Okay.
and we're gonna do it. All right?
You guys just gonna leave me in the wilderness?
No,
Like,
no.
I'm gonna be contacting.
No, we're gonna be-
Okay. Can I get Mr. Toodles?
We're gonna be breathing down your neck the whole time, making sure you don't mess it up.
My trusty dusty shovel compact thingy majiggy that I bought at an army surplus store
It's a spade.
at the low price of $0. So made out of stainless steel. Can work. It's not made in China, I promise. And let's go ahead and get started.
It's definitely made in China.
So we're gonna start with Getting some moss. There we go. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's a great fire start.
Oh yeah. Smart choice. See this man? He's getting moss.
Hopefully no boys moss. There is no escape from the sun.
Hey, you're on the right road.
Okay. All right. We need to make
Why'd
some
you
sort
smell it?
of. Actually, this is where this comes into real handy. All right, we're off to a good start right now. We got a decent hole going. How big does this fire need to be?
All I'm looking for is sparks. Oh, you just found some food.
Worm.
Eat it, Jamie.
Eat it.
As you can see here, I got some natural nutrition.
Oh no.
You thought, jeez, you guys are disgusting. Okay, now I'm gonna need some sort of sticks.
Some sort of sticks.
Right here. This actually works fine.
I forgot to put the other tool on there that I was gonna give you, but
What's the other tool?
well, I was gonna give you this bobcat and be like, you can use this bobcat right here,
What's the bobcat?
right here.
So,
You take out all the shells, empty the powder, and shoot around into the powder, and you made a fire right there.
Can I
Yeah,
get the
for like
bobcat?
2 seconds.
We got our little fireplace since we're only looking for a small fire. Next up, we need to find ourselves a wild lighter, okay?
All right.
A wild lighter. Now, are these different colors?
So, mainly they come in green. Due to the forest and everything. So
You mean that one right there?
I had a wild lighter! Thumbnail the video right here. Not clickbait, I found a lighter in the woods. Oh, Toodles. Oh, Toodles. 1 2 1 2. Checking.
Now, at this time in the experiment, it became clear that Jamie was not feeling up to the task, and he was going to need some assistance. So in theory, he failed the challenge. He got sick and died. Died. We can't just leave the challenge with a dead Jamie and a very sad demise of our dear friend. So it's time to learn how to start a fire the OG way. They say it's so easy that a caveman can do it. But is that true? We're about to find out.
So since Jamie has called O'Toodles, we must instruct. All right, Jamie, come here.
Okay.
He might not have a lighter. Well, he does. He does have a lighter. Not a tool. Well,
But a strategy.
technically a tool. The tool is wisdom of
You
O'Toodles.
can give me the twine so I can.
Not necessarily. You need to create something that's in a video game that a lot of people like, but some people don't.
Flint and steel?
No? You can make it.
Overpowered characters?
So you know when everything's wet and you got to make some food and you go into a house and it's like you're like throwing up, and then you only have like a can of unknown food can that's gonna make you sick.
Like Daisy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Daisy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So how do you make a fire without a lighter in Daisy? What is it called? And you make a hand drill kit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hand drill.
Right. All right.
Now you gotta make that.
So now we got to make one.
Okay.
You know how to make one? We're gonna make one. So I mentioned earlier I was gonna show you the simplest way to get this done, to make a hand drill kit, which it's not even really a drill kit. It's more of just a stick.
It is a stick.
Okay, I explain it like FPS Russia, or like a caveman. Okay, you take stick, you take another stick, okay? A dumb caveman from Russia. So you carve this little stick right here down the middle. Pretty simple, you just take a rock, knife, whatever, carve it down on a split piece of wood. Grab yourselves another piece of wood, a little bit smaller. You want it to be able to support your weight, maybe about a fingertip to an elbow, a little bit longer down the bicep there. Now, the easiest way to do this is to take this little puppy and sucker punch it up into the ground right there so it doesn't move, and then put your other foot or knee or whatever right here. And you're gonna take the end of this stick, this smaller stick, put it in that groove, and you're just gonna work this baby back and forth like this. Just like that. Now, the longer you do this, you're gonna wanna make sure that you apply downward pressure, and eventually, the friction's gonna cause the wood to heat up. You see it smoking?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. So this is our little bird's nest right here. So what you're gonna place the ember in. Gotta get really small stuff. Once you get it going, once you get your ember there. You got your first tier, Q-tip size, pencil size, a little bit bigger than that, a little bit bigger than that, just some random stuff. And that's just all ready to go. So once you get the ember going and glowing, and you pop it in the bird's nest, you're gonna blow on it a little bit. Just keep it light. You're gonna start seeing smoke. And then once the smoke gets an all-time high, you just breathe it, get it going. This whole thing's gonna gulf up. You put it down there, start throwing your stuff on it. But first, we gotta get the ember going, so let's keep doing it. Yep. All right, I'm starting to get a coal. Smoking right there. Yep. There we go. Oh! There we go. And that's how you make a fire right there.
That is how you do it.
That little turd caught up quick. Just about burnt my dead cat out. Burnt my dead cat.
Burnt my dead cat.
This is not to say that tools shouldn't be used if needed. And obviously they make your life a whole lot easier. But 2 sticks, some kindling, some good old grit and spit, and a lot of time and effort and sore triceps later, and you get a fire. And now it's raining. Perfect timing. Look at that. And you'll look like The Rock tomorrow. That's a bonus. Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be walking around my living room, and it won't be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It'll be me, because my triceps are gonna be massive.
Literally.
But we did it.
We did it.
With wet materials. And only 2 sticks. Only 2 sticks. So get out there and start training, because it's important. I'm gonna tell you a story with Grug. There once was a man in the apocalypse, and his flint and steel ran out. He tried to start a fire with 2 sticks and couldn't, and died! It's so easy that a caveman could do it if he actually wanted to try to do it.
Yo, that was sick looking.
See, he is a caveman.
You want to see more videos like this? Don't subscribe. Peace.
We're gonna get a group picture together.
Peace.